Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about a fantastic KHE Audio Electronics 8x4 amp-cab selector. So you can have 80 amplifiers here and 4 different cabinets, and it's MIDI programmable. I'm controlling it now with my G-Lab GSC3 switcher. So now I have JCM 800 cabinet number 2, which is my Marshall JCM 800 cabinet from the 80s with the original white label Celestion G75s, and it sounds like this. Whoops, a little bit out of tune. So, alright, that's cool. Then I can switch the cabinet here. This is another Marshall cabinet with Eminence Carnivore and DV77 speakers. Right now we are listening the Carnivore mic with SM57 and Royer 121, and the G75 was mic with also with 57 and 121. I can switch immediately back to the G75. And now I'm having a 5150 black letter. It's got a pretty good riff. And then Marshall, and if I want I can program this. It's very easy. So let's say if I want to have the Carnivore cabinet with the 800 and the G75 cabinet with the 5150. So I'll do this. Cabinet 1, press Control. Now, when I switch to the 800, which is in loop number 2, it switches to the Carnivore loaded cabinet. When I press 5150, which is in loop 6 here, it switches to the G75 cabinet. And then to 5150. Back to 800 with another cabinet. This is fantastic. I used to have the 8 amp 1 cabinet in my previous studio. So if I wanted to switch cabinets, I always went to the cabinet room and just put the cable to another cabinet, because I had those 57s and Royer 121s, so it was always going back and forth. Now I can immediately audition the different cabinet amplifier combinations here without needing to move. I can just listen it, which is absolutely fantastic. Then there's also a like an attenuator loop, so you can put an attenuator in that loop, and then it attenuates then all amps. So it's kind of in that loop of this one. So no matter what amplifier you choose, or cabinet, it's always in the loop and everything gets attenuated, which is really handy. Or then you could put an attenuator to, let's say, here cabinet loop 3 if you want to record direct, or you know, use IRs. I will probably do it like that, or then I'll have to see what I do, because I have the power station behind me, and I'm you know, doing IR packages, which has been pretty successful. So thank you all who purchased that, and thanks for your nice comments. I'm planning to do an IR pack of that T75 cabinet, which I think I mentioned on my previous video. So when I'm doing that, I want to be able to compare the real mic cabinet to an IR. So then I think what I'll do is I'll put the power station to the loop number 3, and then I can just choose, okay, real cabinet, reactive load with IR, and then when they are like yes, then I know that I'm onto something, and that's ready, and I could use it, and I could also then sell it. But that will be in the near future. So yeah, this is let me actually turn this around, and I'll show you the connections. Just that if you are, the instructions on KHE's website are really good. You know, regarding everything MIDI programming and everything, they are really well done. But I'll just turn the whole thing out, turn the whole thing around and show you the connections. All right, I have a flashlight, so we are here. So here's the power switch, and then there's your MIDI in, control in and control out switches. I'm only using the MIDI in. Then here's your 4 cabinets. I have the 2 cabinets connected, and here is the S-line, send S-line return, where you can put your attenuator or other stuff too. There's examples on KHE's website. I'll put the link to in the description below. And then here is the upper row is the amps. So let's say this 7. This goes to the input of the amp, and 7 in my case is PV5152. Then the speaker out from the amplifier, it goes here to the return. So the blue, the bottom row is the speaker out returns from the amps, and the upper is sent to the amps inputs. So this is pretty simple, and here is the upper right corner is a guitar input, so the signal from my pedal board goes there. There's also input in front of the unit. I like that. When you do this once, as you can see, there's quite a bit of cabling. It takes some time, but then when it's done, you saw how fast it is to change amps and cabinets. Absolutely fantastic. Conclusion. It's awesome. 8 amps, 4 cabinets. You can switch them seamlessly, program it, and each, you know, these channels, they have a like load in there, so you can harm your amps. There's always a small load, so you can have everything on and then just switch. And then if you don't have a load, aka speaker or reactive load box connected, these lights will blink like hey, like you don't have there's some kind of problem. I had it once. I was like, what's going on? So one of the speaker jacks was just a little bit like off, and it immediately. So it's a bulletproof safe thing. Thank you, Marcus, Mr. KHE, for the support. Thank you for watching. Strong recommendation. Check out KHE's website and all the instructions and different models from the link below to their website. Until next time, take care, bye.